the little guy. I thought you meant my dog. I was like, no, he's sleeping.
Oh, yeah, no, I needed to get some fresh backgrounds from Swizz. But this one should be cool because it should, when they all come together, it'll look like a little guy riding his bike.
Where's this going? Downloads. Wait.
Here's my little guy.
Oh, what's your little guy's name?
Taz.
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 For obvious reasons, I guess.
Downloads.
That's what his name was. That was his name when I adopted him, and I never changed it. What did you do, baby?
All right, what up, Sacramento? Hello and welcome to the NOS. That's the 916 News on the Street, where 4 local Sacramento comedians react to Sacramento news. Everybody, give it up for the one and only Aurora Singh. What's up?
Woo! That's me. If you
watching
can tell.
at home, you should be giving them. You should be clapping to Aurora. Also, we got Lance Woods in the house. Sir Lance Woods.
Hey man, hello guys.
International.
Good morning, everyone.
What's cracking?
Hello, Sacramento world.
And then we got D Tyler with us Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's up?
Yeah, I'm in the building, man. Good morning.
Yes, and everybody's like, where can I find the NOS? Well, they've been slow coming, but they're supposed to come out Monday through Friday on my Instagram and YouTube. And that will start happening effective soon. I want to jump in. I want to jump into my first story. This is a follow-up of a story we did back. Crystal Jackson, aka Mrs. Poindexter. Is everybody familiar?
Yes.
You know, right? Okay, so she got 3 kids. They kicked her out for putting out the nudies, right? Sending nudes to everybody in the whole church or whatever. And it was a big news story and whatever, right? Well, now they kicked out another 2 kids. That happened to be the athletic director that works at the school. They kicked out his kids.
Do you know why?
I don't. And I was going to ask everybody what their theories are.
I don't have a theory. I know the facts.
Oh,
how
do you know?
All right, let me spill the tea.
She sent him a dick pic first.
Huh? I got facts.
She sent a word a dick pic first. That's how she knows.
So this is a NOS exclusive.
Did you get CC'd in that dick pic?
I
did.
You
get that too?
I didn't, but you know, I know how those dick pics travel. Once it hits the cloud, you never know when it's gonna rain.
So what's up? Spill the tea, man. What happened?
Okay, so what happened was the athletic director's wife was also having a risque Instagram that they recently just deleted, and the athletic director was managing her Instagram and was like, so all the captions and photos that were on there, he took all the photos, he put all the captions, and then his wife was in some of the photos with Miss Poindexter. On her OnlyFans.
They were doing it together.
So they were doing it together a little bit, and then obviously the athletic director managing her like sexy Instagram was like inappropriate.
Obviously.
I have more.
What?
So then the reason why Mrs. Poindexter or whatever her name is got in so much trouble and got her kids kicked out. The reason
Crystal
why
Jackson.
Whatever. Reason why they got kicked out in the first place was because she was getting bullied by other parents, and she was telling the diocese, oh my gosh, I'm getting bullied by these parents, and they weren't doing that much about it. They were just kind of like, hey guys, like maybe like leave her alone, whatever, like kind of sticking up for her. But then she took it to the media. Poindexter took it to the media and was like, the Catholic diocese is picking on me. They're like harassing my kids. And then the Catholic Church was like, okay, well, like now you're making this big fucking deal about it. So we're kicking you out because we don't want this attention.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that she got kicked out because she had an OnlyFans. It's because she took it to the media, and the Catholic school system was like, no, we don't want that.
So she was
Still
like,
wrong.
she was making $150,000 a month. So she was like,
When
how can I get the most free advertising? Yeah.
when I
That
seen
makes
her,
sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot
Was
of
it Sandy?
I said when I seen her, I was like, man, she's making $150,000 a year. I was like, damn near got a camera. I was like, hey, babe, listen.
She's making that a month.
She doesn't even look. Did you say a month?
She's making that a month, not a year, a month.
$150,000 a month?
Yes.
Fuck school. like, we can teach our kids ourselves.
We can come back and buy that bum ass school if we want to.
For real. And pop all the dodgeballs out of spite.
Yeah. And what was you about to say? She's cute for a MILF though.
She's cute, but I'm like
Sacramento,
$150,000 a month? God damn.
Now she, it makes sense that she didn't get the kids didn't get kicked out for what she was doing. It was the attention of the media, because that's kind of how the Catholic Church works. It's the attention that's the problem. I mean, post the pictures, fuck the kids, but don't bring us no attention.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the sad truth. It's the sad truth of it, but they don't like attention.
And then the athletic director too, just the same thing where like the husbands are taking the pictures of their wives and running the. Why? Who's doing
It's
this?
a cold world, man. People need money. Okay, any way you can help this family, any way you think you can pitch in, and then keep this Costco membership, get out there and do it.
I couldn't do it, man.
What they need to be doing is having these people be an example of teaching the kids about teamwork. They're working together, they're serving each other, they're on each other's OnlyFans, they're building each other's businesses. Bring your parents to work day, career day. That should be. And then Miss Poindexter come in with a pussy wide open, pointing at the camera, and see, this is how you do it, kids. Now, what you want to do is get an angle that's real seductive. Now, you see that cottage cheese you see right there? Once I get in the edits, all that'll be gone. The kids about how to do that, and then the kids can see not only are they working together, they nice with the Photoshop.
For real. You can even edit in some blackface.
Hey man, once your mom busted open at school, you ain't gotta worry about kicking me out. I'm not coming back on GP. I'm like, not to that school. Man. Where you busted
going to a Catholic school, D? Like Catholic school and your mama's titties is out.
That we're talking from our vantage point. It's a different time now. All these kids' mama be busting it open.
Man. No, not everybody's mom. I'll tell you right now, most
of them.
The way we used to bag on each other in school when I was a kid,
different.
If your mama had a OnlyFans,
it's different. And I agree, but it's different now. Like even the idea of like you can see everybody's mama because she on the internet. Like you seen people's mom when they dropped them off at school, or if y'all was cool and y'all was at each other's house.
Okay.
But now everybody, I didn't know my mom's first name until I was 19. These kids know their mama's first name because they Facebook friends with them.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that's true. I didn't know my mom's age till like 3 years ago. I don't know anything about my mom.
I'm just saying, I would have been an internet bully, I think. Because that was my favorite thing to do, is to make fun of people and their mom in a playground. If you could have just gave me access to her oh man.
We never hardly see nobody's mom back in the day though. It was kind of like the chick from Tom and Jerry. You just see like the legs and the house shoes, but you never really see they're in the house, but you'll never really actually see them like that. Now, yeah, you can log on and like, damn.
Well, anyway, Mrs. Poindexter, she just got another couple followers because we're talking about it right now. So I say, man, props to her and her cuckold husband.
Yeah, good for them doing their thing.
Okay, so this one I guess is just silly. Not even silly. It's just a random one. Verizon is bringing 5G. I think it starts popping today, actually. in a couple
Oh.
select areas. Did you know that us and Pensacola, Florida are the first to get 5G?
Why? That's my question. Why? Why us?
I
Why?
thought everybody had it already. And that's what
They've
COVID
been
was.
limited. 5G is rolling out very limited. I guess Sacramento has kind of a history working with Verizon, and releasing, like, you get free Wi-Fi at the parks. That's them, I guess. Yeah,
I don't trust it.
Hey,
we're
so
some kind of
other,
test bed. You don't trust Verizon?
no, do
Is
we
there
have
a correlation with us being the ugliest city in the country and being the first to get 5G? Is there a correlation with that?
No, because we just got 5G. We've been ugly.
I know, but because we're the first to get a lot of the things, then is that a correlation?
Look, I don't know, and Verizon is not a sponsor, but I got Verizon, and it's off the chain. Like,
do we have 5G already from other companies? This is the first 5G from Verizon, or I thought we already had 5G already.
No, 5G capable phones I think are out, but actual reliable 5G is not.
Do phones even work without Wi-Fi? That's a serious question. I don't need.
Yeah, they still have the cellular connection.
My phone like does not work without Wi-Fi.
That's because you don't pay your phone bill. Your phone is disconnected. You're literally just on the Wi-Fi.
You should look into that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't have a phone, Aurora. You have an iPad. You have a small iPad.
A tiny iPad.
It's just real spotty. Like when I'm not home, it's like I don't know if I can get on Instagram. I don't know if I can call someone. Like it's, and then on Wi-Fi, it's like it works great. I don't know.
Well, 5G, the processing speed, something like I think it's like 4 gigs a second or something. Like it's fast. You know what I mean? So I hope Sacramento's the first to adopt it. And then,
I miss the days when we just had to print out our Google Maps directions. And
no, you don't.
I do miss those days. I miss them where you just had to put the paper in front of you and have the steering wheel and just go like this and drive down and turn down the music. I miss those days. They were simpler.
I don't.
Or when you're going to a house party and they like
an actual map. Did you ever read a map?
I've had to read a map, yes.
And you feel good? You feel confident about your map?
I didn't like the map days. I like the Google Map days with the turn-by-turn printout.
Yeah.
Those were fun because if you had to go to a high school party and they're like, oh, here's the address, you had to like go home or like go to the library and print out the turn-by-turn directions.
I think you had to feel like I felt like everybody that worked at gas stations had to know how to get everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was a prerequisite. If you worked at the gas station, you have to know like directions to everywhere.
Exactly.
So anyway, y'all don't care about 5G. Let's move on. This is not a Sacramento story, but I like to rep for light-skinned people. What happened to Tiger Woods? Did y'all read?
Yeah, what happened to him?
They say he got into a car accident, and I guess
fractures to the right leg.
Yeah. So this is the crazy part, right? This is why the world ain't shit. Forbes put out a tweet yesterday, like a story, and it was, hold on, I'm finding it right now. I want to read it exact. I want to read the headline verbatim because it was so disgusting.
Oh God.
Because it sounds like he just got in an accident. So
yeah. And then they came out and said there was no like alcohol, nothing in the system. It was just purely an accident.
Okay. Was he suspected of being under the influence or something?
Well, no, it ain't. I mean, I think because of the last accident.
Oh, okay. People bringing up bullshit.
It's like, oh, Tiger done left the zoo again. Well,
they said that?
No. I'm saying
no, that's what Lance said.
That is blatant. No.
He Forbes had put out a joint, and it was like hold on, man. I'm gonna find it verbatim. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna find it exactly.
All right, another random thing: this stupid 6-legged dog in Oklahoma.
A 6-legged dog?
Yeah. My cuñada told me today. He's like, you guys should talk about this 6-legged dog named Skip.
Oh, he found it.
Here it goes right here. So the headline of it said, "What's inside the Genesis GV80, the car that may have saved Tiger Woods' life?" So they're using that as like an ad to push the car. Like,
good for them.
Do you want to know what's inside the car that saved Tiger's life? Come down and get you one today. You can leave a deadly accident with just a few fractures for only $41,000.
You know what's in that car?
I applaud that. I applaud them. Go ahead.
You applaud them?
I applaud them because when I was in car sales, we were outside waiting for people to come in, you know, like when we stand on point and you're just like, oh, you need help buying a car, whatever. And there was a car accident right in front of the car dealership. And I went over and gave them my business card because clearly they needed a new car.
Wow.
I
mean, it's oil dripping and somebody, thank you, I will give you a call. If I don't succumb from my injuries, I just understand. Yeah, of course.
I think Tiger Woods.
I mean, opportunity is opportunity.
There's no way Tiger Woods is getting some money off of that Forbes article.
Do you think he was high? Because I don't know, man. Tiger like to pop sleeping pills, so maybe he fell asleep. Because you don't just be that wreck. Like, did he fall? Did he drive off a bridge? Like that car was mangled.
It was.
He drove off a bridge.
I don't know. I'm just saying because the car was mangled. The car looked like it was.
It was not off a bridge, but it like off like it's like a whole. It's not like he just.
He went down like a ravine.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh wow.
It's bad.
And he said like what happened.
Can't drive. I can't believe that. I mean, I know he's half Asian, but he is a great golfer. So his hand-eye coordination. Seriously, his hand-eye coordination. I can't see him in a regular state of mind wrecking his car like that. Like he's a professional athlete.
And when he was a golfer, he was known for his drive. He was known.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Very good driver.
A big part of it is you like, why the fuck is Tiger Woods driving?
God, doesn't he have a driver?
That's a great question, man. I ask myself that a lot now. Like, why is he by himself in a car driving somewhere?
Yeah, nigga, you Tiger Woods, not Lance Woods. The fuck are you driving for?
Or why is your car not driving itself?
Because he was driving from his
doing some dirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He was driving from his side girl's house. So he didn't want the driver to know. He wants to keep her on the DL.
He doesn't even have a main chick no more. He can't have a side chick. He doesn't.
Hey, they just in every movie when a dude leave his bodyguards, that's when some shit happen. He's like, oh,
exactly.
What you boss? Nah, I got this. No, you don't.
Come on, Tiger.
I want to take the scenic route. You die. That's what happens.
You see that documentary on Tiger?
If that's what you want to call it.
Oh, what you did? You don't call it a documentary?
Nah, it's a bunch of fucking. It's a smear campaign. And Tiger was minding his business, about to be in a car accident a little bit, and they just put out this fucking thing about a bunch of angry women who mad because this married man didn't commit to them.
Yeah, I do. I only thought one part was funny when he was like Tiger was real shy. He didn't know what to tell these hoes. And Michael Jordan, he was like, he asked Michael Jordan, well, what should I say? And Mike was like, tell him I'm Tiger Woods. The greatest. Okay, more celebrity news, but this is California, right? This is California news. And I thought this shit was crazy. Lady Gaga, y'all heard about Lady Gaga?
No.
Lady Gaga's dog walker was shot and her 2 bulldogs were stolen. And she put out like a huge, I think it's like $250,000 or something for the return of these bulldogs. So this sounds like you was at the house high out of your mind and you were like, ooh, we should kidnap Lady Gaga's bulldogs. Like this is gonna be a movie.
Yeah, it's like a Guy Ritchie movie plot. That's crazy.
Or those bulldogs they're not dogs. They're like people that got turned into dogs, and then Lady Gaga like kept them, and then someone was like, I gotta go save my brother and sister from Lady Gaga, and so they're like, it's like some big old heist.
This makes a lot of sense to me, actually. I've
Yeah.
been watching WandaVision, and I actually really believe like that's the only explanation. Who kidnaps Lady Gaga's bulldogs?
Also,
And
who
it's a
kidnaps
in a
dogs?
murder
And
rap.
also, who
Wait,
kidnaps?
you dead? Or go ahead.
Yeah, is the dude dead? That's a good question.
He survived.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe he's in on it then. That changes things. He's a pal. And the dogs.
He's like, I'll be here at this day on this time. Come get the dogs. Shoot me in the arm. It'll be fine.
She'll give
He
up
got them dogs in his
pockets.
He got them dogs in his cargo short pockets. Like, oh.
I wish somebody would kidnap my dog. All right. Like, I don't even, you know what I mean? Like every time I take my dog to the doctor, like I look at my bank account and I'm like, I think about how much is this gonna cost? Because if it's more than this amount right here, keep that dog.
I think it's a heist. That's my theory.
Well, I am going to be following up on this to see if Lady Gaga gets her dog back, because I think that's crazy to the point where
I think it's crazy that someone went out and was like, not just to steal a dog, but they were like, well, we have to shoot the guy.
That's what I'm saying. I think the dog walker is a straight hero. That means they were like, give me these dogs, and he was like, no. And they were like, give us this dog, we're gonna shoot you. He was like, prove it. And then they shot him. You know, right?
Those are Lady Gaga's dogs. You don't know what you're into, buddy.
What do you in the follow-up, what do you think those dogs' names are?
Ooh, Fred.
I think they have like regular kid, like person name like Fred.
Yeah, like Jermaine and Fred or something like that, or Namaste and fucking Satan. I don't know.
Lady Gaga's name, either they got those kind of names or they don't, or their names are just sounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They'd be like,
yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Come here.
I'm gonna go with Oodles and Noodles.
I'm gonna go with
like where the two names
pastry.
go together. What's that?
I think meat and pastry.
Okay.
Meat and pastry?
Yeah, meat and pastry.
All right.
I can see that too. We got to find out now what the dogs' names are.
Well, we'll do it on the follow-up. If you want to know the names, you got to listen to the Nas. That's the Nas who's on the street. Okay. The hotness. All right. Okay, this one is interesting. The Sacramento released the body cams of a guy that they shot, Aiden Martinez. So his girl calls the police in Southeast Sacramento. She calls the police that her ex-boyfriend is crazy. He has burned her car. He has threatened her life, and he is probably armed. And then he bumps out in like a minivan. Y'all know how people in minivans are. So he bumps out, and the cops like kind of whatever. They see him like kind of stalking her place, and they kind of corner him in some like parking lot area. And then he, after a while, he like tries to do a 3-point turn and try to leave. And they shoot him several times. I believe he survives as well, and then got booked for stalking and burning the car and all this stuff like that, right? And then they released the body cams. The body cam footage is narrated by the police, which they love to do, right? So you have the context of whatever. And then this guy looks like he did whatever it is that he's now in jail for, right? So it's like, I guess the discussion is, do you feel better when there's body cam footage? Because it looks to me like oh boy's trying to escape. It doesn't look to me like he's trying to shoot them.
I feel better when there's footage, yeah, because then I can actually see what's going on and determine if it was the right call or not.
Okay. It doesn't make me feel any better. I do think it should be available, but I watched it and I was like, I don't know, man.
I think it should be public. I think that the body cam footage should just be like where you can just log onto the internet and just watch the cops like you watch Facebook. Because sometimes you get the footage and either they edit it, they can cut stuff out, or like you said, they narrate it, so you don't know what's going on. They can just be like, yeah, Bill shot 7 times. So I don't care, man.
Yeah.
cam footage doesn't really ever. I like it, but it doesn't always do what it's supposed to do because people will still make a bad decision with proof right in their face.
That's what bugged me was that there was another incident too I looked up where they're going to release the body cam footage, and it's always after the fact, and it's always been rifled through by the police or whatever. And then I was like, why isn't it just available all the time? But then it's like, if you're a police officer, now your job already does kind of suck, and now you sitting there having lunch and people just logging in, and then, you know what I mean? Like, they still got to have.
Don't they do that to us though? Like, aren't they watching us right now? Aren't they always?
Yeah.
Isn't everyone just always logging in, watching, like the FBI and all? Aren't they just always on our cameras anyway? Watching me make a sandwich.
I feel like you shouldn't have like live stream whenever you want, but anytime there's an incident, you should have unedited. Like, everybody should have access to it. Yeah, I think that. So,
I think that'll keep people honest, man. I think it'll keep the police department honest when any citizen could just actually kind of be like right there on the scene at any crime. I don't need to see them drinking coffee and bullshitting at the headquarters. But when it's time to go, when that siren turns on, blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn on the siren. Turn on the live stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of crazy. Which is kind of crazy that cell phones and WorldStar basically are more responsible for civil rights progress in the last 20 years than you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
putting people on tape. All right, I got one, maybe. All right, I got two quick ones, I guess. No, one. All right, one quick one, and then we're gonna do our good news story of the day. And keep it popping. All right, so on COVID news, you remember the California variant of COVID I was talking about, the San Francisco, the big COVID. I was mistaken. It is deadlier, kills more people, and is more contagious, and is less affected by the vaccines.
All right? So we should be scared.
So California, we're the best, baby. We're the best.
That's all that matters. The best. Who we
number one. So
we're the strongest.
Our numbers are still going down. That's nationwide and including in California. We are going to keep following this story because what they were saying is there's a nightmare scenario, right, where the Britain variant of the COVID and the California version of the COVID get into one host. That person is just nasty and just contracted all of them, and that those viruses make little baby viruses or somehow mutate one another, and that this slightly, more deadly but with a dry sense of humor variant of COVID, and then this really, they make a super COVID that has the better benefits of or the worst aspects of both, and it creates like super COVID.
That's what happened.
No, they're worried that this could happen.
Oh, it will happen.
And I'm sure it's going to happen, and I'm sure that person is going to be from Rio Linda. Like,
they're going to make sure it happens because either going to get. I think that might be how the next superhero was born, or super.
You think Rio Linda? I think DPH. Like,
oh yeah.
Ooh,
nah, because the thing about DPH is the gun smoke dilutes the virus.
Yes.
Okay.
But in Rio Linda,
as does alcohol. These things, yeah.
In Rio Linda, the thing about meth is once meth attaches to COVID, it spreads.
Okay.
Now the COVID don't go sleep. The COVID in the body just
it's up all night.
Because then the COVID gets the meth, and then it's like all hyped up too.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, we're stronger than ever. We can do this. And then it goes around and like methed out COVID. That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
How many COVIDs we gonna get though? COVID is like Lil Wayne mixtape level of drops. Like back
it is.
It's like the No Limit Record diseases. It's every week. It's a new COVID. Like
exactly. COVID's like a hit song, and then everyone's like, oh, let me do my version. Let me get on this track.
Yeah. COVID covers.
COVID covers.
More than the WAP remixes. All right, so I don't we call it the happy story. We try to end on a positive story as only Aurora can bring it to us, and we got a follow up as well, right?
It's positive. It's a positive piece of news from Sacramento.
Okay.
And it's that so St. Francis obviously got a lot of shit last year and recently for a student doing blackface, and then they suspended the student for a week, and that student went on vacation during that week. And then there was a peaceful protest yesterday to expel this girl. Yes. And she no longer goes to school at St. Francis. So that's the good news.
That is. I'll give it up for that.
Yeah. They kicked her out.
We showed that high school girl what's going down. And now
we've solved racism.
We've solved racism now.
Hey, but nobody knows her name, right?
This high school girl was the last racist in Sacramento.
No one knows her name, but I'm sure I can find out if you want me to.
No,
we haven't ruined her life. No, I don't want to ruin her life. I mean, but she'll
I will say
doing well on her own.
But I will say this is the first time St. Francis has held any white student accountable for anything since they opened. Literally. I went on that town hall Zoom conference last year when the BLM movement brought all this up, and they were like, oh shit, we treat Black students bad. What? I had no idea. There were alumni on there from 1992 on the call, Black alumni, explaining how they were treated as unfairly. So this is literally till this week this has been going on. This is the first time they've ever actually punished a white student like this.
This is good. I got this.
So it is good.
It's good. I'm just mad the first time because I know white people.
Yeah. I'm all for white people being punished. I don't know. Being kicked out of school felt like a reward, but
because they gotta be. What are they? Yeah, are they distance learning, or what are they even doing at this school?
I don't know, but I think she needs to get kicked out, and they need to put Black curriculum in the program, and they can because they're a private school. They can do anything they want. They can be like, hey, read this book that's about Black people being killed and hung in America, and then the parents are gonna be like, that's too much, and they're gonna be like, shut up. They should be like, shut up, bitch.
That happened this year. That happened last year. Some black dude got strung up last year in America.
That's what they need to talk about. That they need to teach the white kids that you can't do blackface in 2021.
Well, you shouldn't. And that's our positive story of the day.
It's so positive.
You're welcome, Sacramento. So, Lance Woods, where can we find you online?
Sir Lance Woods on all of the stuff. The Lance Woods or Sir Lance Woods. One of those will come up, and I'll be like,
just like that. D Tyler, what's up? Where can we find you online?
Oh man, D Tyler 916 on everything. D Tyler 916.
You got any shows? You got anything coming up that we should check out or what?
Yeah, I do got something going on the 27th, man. But it is a private. It's not a private event, but the address is not supplied yet until the.
So you're not so no one can come. You're just bragging.
No, they can come. You just no address until the day of the show.
Oh, okay, all right. And
follow them on Insta, and you'll get all the deets.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, D Tyler 916 on Instagram. All the deets.
And what's your OnlyFans?
I don't have an OnlyFans, bro. I got something better. Check this out. I got an onlyhams.com. So you see that? I don't know if that's showing up, man.
It is.
Spit it out.
OnlyHams.
OnlyHams.
Yeah. That's what I'm about right now.
OnlyHams.
Sexy pictures of cold cuts and deli meats.
I love that.
Jesus.
All right, and Aurora, where can we find you?
First of all, I want to make an OnlyHams. That sounds amazing.
Okay.
You can find me at Aurora Singh on everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't do Twitter, but I have it. And then also Aurora Singh one on TikTok. You know why? Because some bitch took Aurora Sing and then just made a ghost account.
We need to find that bitch.
it's just a ghost account. Like just someone was evil and put Aurora Singh and then just like left it.
Trash.
Also, you can find me on YouTube, Aurora Singh. I have a YouTube channel called Health Actually, where I'm just a fat girl trying to live my best life. And that's like it.
That's
and
it.
do better, white people. Do better.
And all people do better. All
All
right.
people.
I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow when I see you guys then. Bye, Sacramento. Bye.
Bye.